thank you again. First, I want to tell you why I was drawn to this church. It was because of the doctrine of love and your commitment to social justice and your willingness to be involved on issues that you see as wrong that you do right in. You show up in all your wonderful selves. I was there when you supported the Muslims out in Milan. I was there with you on election day. I was there with you in the spirit at the Women's March, at the March Against White Supremacy, and the March for Our Lives, and all those marches that we've been on, too numerous to name. Some of you march, but others of you write letters. You write letters to the Congress, to the Senate, and I know there was a campaign to companies, to the advertisers, to the companies who advertise on hate websites, hate news. Where there is a cause, I will always find a member of this church. Yet sometimes, I'm sure at the end of the day, you wonder, does it really matter? Am I making a difference? Is my voice heard? Can you hear me? Even if we do this in love, we run the risk of losing ourselves in a world that is polarized and often deaf to opposing thoughts or ideas. I'm going to tell you about my mother. She's 84. And if you met her, you'd find her engaging, sweet, and the epitome of grandmother energy. You can even smell the pumpkin roll she makes at Christmas and chocolate chip cookies just by looking into her beautiful blue eyes. She is articulate, well-read, and yes, she does have a Facebook page and does comment. She's also a committed Democrat. I know she is now, but I'm not sure she was always that way. Over the last 19 months, this sweet grandmother of 19 has been losing herself in the drama of our political system. She has, at a Thanksgiving dinner, addressed the topic of a Trump presidency with a family member who voted for Trump. I guess using the term addressed really doesn't quite say what happened at that Thanksgiving meal. I believe there were many words and some hurt feelings, and actually my sister ended up crying at the end of it. But you know what? I'm not sure that that scene at my sister's house was the only one that happened that year. And her intensity in this manner, so my mother, has not lessened over time. And in my humble opinion, I don't think it should. What is concerning is that with the avalanche of tweets, the importance of the issues that we face today, and the negative rhetoric, is this thought: are we at risk of losing ourselves in order to sustain the energy we need for this marathon? For some of you, this isn't your first rodeo. You were fighting for equality, civil rights, women's rights, and all of those things that we've got today. When I was at the Women's March in Washington, I would see these groups of these women who were 10 or 15 years older than me carrying signs that said, "I don't believe I'm still protesting this shit." Can we say that in our worship service? I hear that, that's why I love that. And for some, they can't do it again. This new administration has attacked and is threatening all of the things they protested back in the day in London. Environmental and endangered species protections, consumer rights, workers' rights, so much more. I'm going to tell you about my friend, a spiritual advisor, David. He's a man of great integrity, passion, and has a deep commitment to service. He was my spiritual advisor in seminary, and he's been an interfaith minister for many years. In the 60s and in the 70s, he was incredibly active and saw so much change for the good. When this political system blew up, he told us he didn't think he had it in him. And he said that pain of not being able to to show up was palpable. Some of us are born with warrior energy, and some of us are healers, nurturers, and caregivers. We show up differently in this world, and the effects of sustaining service in a chaotic, polarized world shows up in us in as many that's for a tough one. In as many ways as we show up in the world. I'm a lover of Facebook. I manage 3 community pages. All of them are non-political and certainly not controversial. Puppies, dogs, and horses, think about it. One of the things I love about Facebook is wishing people happy birthdays. On my birthday, it feels magical, like my own private birthday party. I feel loved, cared for. For me, it's my day. Everybody says happy birthday. My reaction to this chaos, where I can't keep up with events, can't seem to choose a cause, or stay with a cause I chose because there are so many causes to focus on that are so critical, so necessary, I want to scream. My reaction? As odd as it seems, is I haven't wished anyone a happy birthday on Facebook in months. Seems simple, kind of lame, right? Oh, so Suzanne, my big withdrawal from society is not sending out Facebook happy birthday wishes. At least I'm not committing a crime, right? It is simple, and it doesn't seem like much. And I'm pretty sure you're not going to watch a crime show with some CSI investigator looking into the camera and saying, well, the family said the first sign of distress was missing birthday wishes. Yet for me, I see it as losing myself in a world of finger pointing. Withdrawing into a world of exclusion. Leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. And folks, that is not me. And in this context right now, I was talking about political discourse, the chaos and the polarization in the political discourse. But losing oneself, the me, can happen wherever strife exists. Wherever 2 sides have opposing opinions or opposing conflicts, even if those conflicts are within yourself. You know that feeling when you're paralyzed? Can't make a decision. Maybe it's whether to take a job, leave a job, move to a new home, go to a new school, go to school. Maybe it's whether to stay in a relationship or leave. You might even be at work. You're in an environment where the stress is high, people are arguing, where new things are being thrown at you and you don't have time to process. Life, without political drama, can be chaos. We can be faced with new situations and stresses when we feel lost, unappreciated, or invisible. We can lose ourselves in a world trying to fit in, trying to be heard, and trying to be seen. Desmond Tutu was quoted as saying, "We are made for goodness, love, and compassion. Our lives are transformed as much as the world is when we live in these truths." In the Story for All Ages, I wanted a story of celebration, of love. What would it be like if you could feel that moment of your birth when, as you slipped out of the dark, when suddenly you could hear a circle of people singing with voices familiar and clear? "Welcome to this spinning world," the people sang, as they washed your tiny new hands. "Welcome to the green earth," the people sang, as they washed your wet, slippery body. And as they held you close, they whispered in your open, curving ear, "We're glad you've come." What would it be like for you if you celebrated your life every day and remembered your people whispering in your open, curving ear, "We are so glad you've come." Your me in wholeness is critical to doing the work of nurturer, and yes, a social warrior. Way back when I was saving the world and, quite frankly, saving everybody, a wise woman told me that if I did not care for myself, I would have nothing to give to others. So you, who are called to serve others, or to speak for those who cannot be heard, I encourage you to lean into self-care. My sister has a full-time demanding job. She's a nurse practitioner in mental health. She also has a severely handicapped child. When she is at her lowest, I often encourage her to find moments of self-care and rejuvenation. She tells me she can't find the time. And you know what? There is truth in that can't. Sound familiar? Finding the time to love and nurture yourself is as important as any of the tasks in front of you. Your strength with others comes from the strength you get by healing yourself. You are the divine spark, and you are the change needed in this world, and you are as important as anything else. I saw David, my spiritual advisor in April, at the Revolutionary Love Conference in New York City. He seemed different, powerful, and connected. I asked him what changed. He told me that he was taking care of himself. He also said that he was in a community, that being at that conference was being in a community of like-minded people who wanted to see revolution based in love. And feeling the love again gave him hope and gave him strength to be on that rodeo one more time. The world does need you. Not the you that becomes bitter, depressed, angry, and hateful because the you that believes in the doctrine of love can't see it because there's so much hate and anger in the world. The world needs you, the you that shows up time and time again, the you that loves, simply the you that believes that love overpowers hate and is the catalyst for change. And in your quest for finding, restoring, or keeping the me the world needs, I offer you 3 considerations supported from people much wiser than me. 1, dream often, dream big, and allow your wishes to run wild. Harriet Tubman said, every great dream begins with a dream. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. 2, help others unconditionally and find the wholeness, the warmth, and the love gained in service to others. Mahatma Gandhi said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And finally, and most important, is take care of yourself. Carve out time each day to nourish your soul, care for your body, and feed your heart. Parker Palmer said, anytime we can listen to true self and give the care it requires, we do it not only for ourselves, but for the many others whose lives we touch. And in all this research, I found another quote, and I'm sorry, I can't, if you're familiar with it, please tell me who the author was, but you must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean itself does not become dirty. You can do this. May it be so. Aho, Anima.